Welcome to another episode of Addons, Unboxed and Unscripted. We are now up to Gathermate2. Just to remind everyone, this is where we go to CurseForge, sort all of the add-ons by downloads, and then pick an add-on to download, the next one in the list. And this is Gathermate2. 32 million downloads. It looks like it's relatively updated, last being updated on November 28th, 2024. Maps and mini-maps. Let's check out and see what this says. Add-on to collect and track herbs, mines, fishing pools, other things. Display them on the world map and the mini-map. So the retail version is the one we're using. It'll remember everything we pick so we can easily find them again. Also shown on the world map, so we can see if we want to go do that, maybe do some gathering runs, and it'll get us started. Alright, well, it's downloaded. Let's go see what it's like when we first log in. Hold on one second. We're going to log in on the monk because the monk is a double gatherer, mining, herbing, and I think we would get the most value out of a add-on that helps you memorize where nodes are by doing that. So we are almost there, done, in. Let's see. I don't see anything on the mini map. So let's go. Whoops. There we go. Databases are shown on both the world map and mini-map. Yes, we only want to show that. Treasure nodes, that's nice. World IMAP icons. So we're showing it everywhere. Interesting, you can choose if there's a specific type of either herb or mine that you're looking for, as well as the treasures. You can click the ones you only want. Nice. I guess you can clean it up, import from other places, reset profile. So it does seem like we're going to have to do some collecting before things will appear. Although it also looks like you could load in something. All right, well, it looks like at least for this one, we're going to have to go use it for a while before getting the value out of it, seeing what it's worth. So we'll stop part one here. We'll go do some collecting, come back and see how it works. All right. Be back in a few days. All right, I have been using Gathermate2 for a little bit. Just want to give some thoughts about it. What you can see on my mini-map over here is 3 symbols. And these are times in the past when I have been able to collect those items from this area. And so one way to use this would be to plan out your gathering routes. So if I was interested in Arathor's Sphere, I could say, okay, well, over here is a good spot, but other areas may not be. If I was interested in mycobloom, you could say, oh, over here is a great area to do a little gathering route. You can see the erythor spears, you can see the different other herbs. And so maybe as I'm doing this, I would want to create a route for that. The way that it works is you find a node. This is one I have not yet tracked. Whoops, sorry. I meant to zoom in. So you can see that on my mini-map there's a green circle, and there's the red, and this one doesn't have one. But if I collect this one, it goes into the database, and the red means that I have collected something from here, even though it's not here right now. So that's the different purposes. Whoops. But there is a green circle, which means I collected a lush mycobloom, and when we go over here, whoops, we have something. See how it's a little off where I was? And so now I collected a second one in that area, but you can see that there are now 4 things in this area that I have collected recently. And this one is directly on the green circle. So this is one that I collected already. The green circle tells me that it's there. So that's the way that it could be used. These things don't, there's an add-on that you can download so you can have it populate all of them. Otherwise it will just track what you yourself have collected, and you can make it common across all of your characters. So whatever your database is for one, it could be across all your characters. One also useful feature, I have a ton of mycobloom right now, and so I'm not as interested in that as I am of the other types of things. So you could deselect mycobloom and it will no longer appear on your mini-map. You do have to select all of them. So the altered, the spore fused, the crystallized, irradiated, spore elusive, and lush. But when I did that, you can see that they're no longer on my mini-map, and also no longer on my giant map. So this would be a way of saying, oh, I only want to collect a certain type. Where's the best place for me to go for that? Which I think is a nice feature if you're serious about gathering, or you were making serious about gathering a specific type of herb or of ore. The other thing you could do is you could clean up your database. If you look right here, there's all of these circles in a small area, and sometimes those circles may be, you may not want them, you may not want to know specifically, just go to that area and farm. You could clean it up, and that will, as it says, anything that's within 15 yards of each other will be collapsed into a single node. You can see down here it says cleanup started. So it'll collapse these nodes into one area. So my overall thought is it could be very useful to somebody who is serious about gathering and gathering specific ores or gathering specific herbs and creating routes, trying to figure out what your best route is. For me, it's not as helpful, as I'm just sort of a casual gatherer. If something's around, then I'll do it, and if it's not, then I'm generally not going to go out of my way. And so for me, just the little normal WoW symbols that appear on the mini-map are sufficient. I think it works well, and I think it does have some value if you're interested in that sort of thing. So definitely try it out and let me know what you think. All right, good luck and have fun.